on.
Money come and goes, it don't make me who I am. Even if I made a mil, started with 100 grand. Make it to 100 grand, only started with a buck. They gon' hate you rich or boss, and tell them I don't give a. From a bottom to a star, they gon' tell me that is luck. So I gotta prove them wrong, yeah, you know that's a must.
So here's me answering all your questions right now. So the first question that I received was somebody said they're still learning how to set themselves up on their platforms. They want to know when to sell, when to buy, and do I have a live walkthrough of options trading? So yes, I posted a video on how to do options trade and how to read the watch list. The first thing you're going to do is get the plays. That's going to show you what to buy, when to buy, and the target prices is going to show you when you want to continue to hold it and or if you want to sell at that point. So that is that question right there. I just got here last night. I need the whole rundown. I just read the 101 and more lost than ever. Okay, so we're gonna do a complete breakdown of how to read the watch list and how to go through everything in the Discord. I am going to work on a YouTube video. I'm going to repost that one as well, so you have that information. Now, okay, again, we see that's trying to understand the lingo. They're getting a little better at it, but it's okay. When to jump in and when to jump out. Remember, you only invest what you can afford to lose. That's always the number one rule. When to jump in is when it says the entry price on the watch list. The watch list is giving you the entry price of when to jump into your trade. You're going with your own personal goal for what you're trying to make that day. I recommend 20%, right? But you're making your goal for the day, then you're jumping out of your trade after you've reached your goal. If it does the opposite of what you're doing or what you're trying to do, you're going to sell at what you're okay with losing for that day and get out of your trade, which is like a stop loss or a mental stop loss, because it doesn't have a stop loss on all different platforms. So to recap this first portion of the questions, yes, we're going to go over how to do a live trade. I have a YouTube video already for that. I'm going to post that in the chat again, just so you have that. As far as the lingo, you go to the options 101, so you can get a general breakdown of all the different terms and what it means and how to do everything. And when it comes to purchasing your option, you're looking at the watch list. You're going to see the entry price that's on the watch list. That's when you jump into your trade, and your target price is when you jump out of your trade or when you reach your goal. Okay, which indicators do I use combined with the correct time frame? So when I first start my charts, I start on the daily time frame. That's when I first start my charts. Then I go down to the 4 hour to get my entry points, and then I live trade on the 30-minute or the hour time frame because I want bigger printed candles, so I have more details and information. How to chart and recharge for better strategies and profits. You want to start from the basics. You're going to go back 3 to 5 years, starting your charts, get all the information you need, and once you do your support and resistance back from 3 to 5 years, when you go forward in your charts, you're going to look at all the patterns, the trends, and the candlestick patterns that you see. Get that information on your charts and save that, so you have that for the future ups and downs of your charts. How do you pinpoint when the momentum of a stock is ending? That's looking at the volume and look at what's going on with the RSI in your chart, okay? So you want to make sure you're always on trading view, looking at all your information for your charts. What time frames are the best when using the 8, 21, 500, 100, and 200? Well, it all depends on what you're doing. If you're in a day trade, right? If you're in a short time trade, you want to use a smaller time frame. If you're in a swing trade, potentially you want to buy it one day and sell the next day, you're using a bigger time frame. So when I'm trading my day trades in the day, I know I'm only trading for an hour to 30 minutes in a day. So that's the time frame that I'm looking on. But if I'm looking to do a swing trade, I'm looking for a swing trade setup. I'm looking for a bigger time frame so I can have that information so it swings into the next day as far as for the EMAs. And my favorite EMAs out of all those 5 is the 8 and the 21. I utilize those the most. How to read when the market is about to turn around. That's a lot of news, just like when Jerome Powell speaks, or if you see an Elon Musk tweet or something like that. Whenever there's a speech, a government speech about the CPI data, wages, gas, war, all these things that's happening in the world, it affects the market. So you have to be paying attention to the news and what's going on in the market as far as SPY, XPX. So you know if those are affected by the market and the economy, then you will know there's a great chance that it will trend down if there's bad news from a Jerome Powell speech, some information about war, and or we have hurricanes and certain things like that happening currently. Oh, thank you for, using a cheat sheet to, get your biggest gains. I definitely appreciate that, man. You all came all the way from Japan to, to meet up at the group. I definitely always appreciate you, King TX. Definitely appreciate that. Okay, this might be a dumb question, but I only use Robinhood to trade from my phone. So NetPaper is different. So different apps give you different displays of the information. So the net is what somebody might have gained on their trade. A lot of people utilize Webull and TD Ameritrade, so you may not see that in Robinhood, but you'll see it in different platforms. How to pick a take profit point. The take profit point up is the next resistance level. The take profit point in the bottom is the next support level on the way down. What times does Jerome Powell speak? That information is something you can Google, and you can find all the upcoming speeches for Jerome Powell. So that's the type of information you want to lock in and secure, so you already know if Jerome Powell is speaking today and tomorrow or next week or next month. Those are very important days you want to have on your investing calendar. So you want to have your own investing holiday calendar, because those are the holidays for us. Those are the days we make a lot of money. You get a really big return just by knowing that they're speaking in the market. Once again, thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment for any question that you have so I can answer it and give you all the information you need. Have an amazing day. You want to join the Discord? Link is in the bio.
Money come and goes, it don't make me who I am. Even if I made a mil, started with 100 grand. Make it to 100 grand, only started with a buck. They gon' hate you rich or boss.